Hey guys, how's it going? Crypto Stu here. Today I want to talk to you about StableFund. Okay, so StableFund is a project that I've been in now for the last couple of months. I started off, I was a little bit anxious about the whole thing because there wasn't a huge amount of information available, but over time, I can tell you that my confidence really is growing. The amount of effort and energy that is being put into the development of this project and making it available to the wider population so that it's not just targeted at those of us who are already comfortable with DeFi and actually looking to expand beyond that and bring in some of the retail money. So I think it's got big things planned for the future. We've just seen a brand new website, which makes it really user friendly. There's an internal wallet built in. There's an exchange. You're able to buy crypto directly with a credit card. It's making it so easy for the average Joe off the street to be able to come in and invest in this project. And I think that moving forward, that's something that we're going to see more of in other projects, and StableFund are leading the way. So really excited about it. As always, this isn't financial advice, so please do go out there and do your own research. What I wanted to introduce to you today was a calculator to help you figure out what your strategy is going to be in order to make the most out of the tools that are available for you within StableFund. So I'm not going to go into a deep dive on StableFund and what it is. There are lots of videos out there already. And I was introduced to this through a video on YouTube by Defi Dude. I'll link that in the description below so you can go in and check it out. There are also a number of other videos out there that have some really good information on what StableFund is. But Cliff Notes version of it is you are investing in an AI trading bot. So when you deposit your funds into the StableFund, that capital is then used by the trading bot to trade on the open market, and you get a profit. You get paid 1.5% per day. So the developers have tested the robot for the last 3 years and have come to the conclusion that 1.5% is a realistic return that they can pretty much guarantee to pay out on a day-to-day basis. So some days the bot will make more than that, other days it will make less than that, but on average they've got plenty of capital there to pay out your 1.5% per day. And based on the fact that the markets are going through these really turbulent times at the moment, the 1.5% is still being paid out each and every single day without exception. And the devs are really transparent. They post in the Telegram when things are being changed, when funds are being moved from because there's 3 different bots that are used. So when they're pretty transparent about keeping the community up to date on the changes. There's an app in store in a few days. I think it was penciled in for the 20th of June. So in a couple of days' time, a mobile app for iOS and Android. So I really do think there's big things for this project. Anyway, I want to get on to this video today. So StableFund strategy calculator. I've seen in the Telegram quite a few people looking for something like this, so I thought I would put it together. If you've got any comments, questions, please pop them in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So how to use the calculator? Well, first thing that you need to know is you need to go to File and Make a Copy. This will not be editable for you guys. Please don't request access. You will need to do File, Make a Copy. That will create your own version that you can then edit to your heart's content. So once you've done that, you're then going to want to put in what your initial deposit is. So if you deposit 1,000 Matic, pop that in there. That's going to then show you here that there's 970 in the StableFund account. because there's a 3% deposit fee that goes to the dev. You've then got, so you in this column here, you'll see how that Matic appreciates over time based on the strategy that you're going to be using. In column D, if you are going to be adding funds at any time, you can add that in column D, and again, the 3% fee will be taken off that before it goes into the fund. If you're withdrawing, another one of the great things about this project is that your funds are only locked for 28 days. So after 28 days, you can start withdrawing your capital. Which I think is a real bonus or a real benefit, knowing that you don't have to have that money locked up all that time like you do with all these other ROI dApps. The daily return is 1.5%. That stays constant. The strategy, so this is where you're going to tell the spreadsheet how you're going to play the game. I'm going to come back to that in a minute or two. Daily earnings, so this is the amount based on the amount of Matic you've got times your 1.5%. Then however much you claim, so that's going to be based on what strategy you use, and then a running total, a cumulative amount that you've claimed. So in terms of strategy, what I've done here is in the second tab, you'll see that there are a bunch of pre-built strategies that you can try out and have a look and see what that looks like for your investment moving forward. So some of these are pretty common that people use in lots of ROI dApps. So 6 days compounding, 1 day claim, 5 days compounding, 1 day claim, 21 days compounding, 7 day claim, etc., etc. And what you would need to do is just copy this whole column here and paste it in column D. You've then got some of these strategies here which make use of the fact that with StableFund, you can reinvest however much of your daily earning that you want. And on the website, you can actually, there's a button that says 25%, 50%, 75%. It makes it stupid easy. So let's take this one, for example. If we compound for 90 days, and then after that 90 days, we then reinvest 75% of the capital and withdraw or pocket 25% of the capital. So I'm just going to copy this here. And paste that into column D. And then what we can see here is that after 180 days, I'm going to have a total of 9,351 Matic in the fund. I'll talk about the values here in just a second. I'll be earning 140 Matic a day, and I will have claimed a total of 2,025 Matic. On the right-hand side of the sheet here, you can play around with dollar values. So we've got the price of Matic when you deposit your initial deposit, and then you can choose to put an increase in here if you want. So if you think the price of Matic over time is going to increase, let's say you think it's going to go up by 0.1% per day. If you put 0.1% in there, it's going to gradually increase the price of Matic by 0.1%. Let's say 0.2%. So I think it's about 39 cents. It's actually maybe less than that at the moment, but it was 39 cents when I checked this morning. So you'll see now that 9,351 Matic is worth nearly $7,000. 140 Matic I'm earning a day is worth $104. And I will have claimed $1,515. So that's at the end of 180 days. So what this allows you to do is play around with various different strategies. You can play with it to your heart's content and figure out what is appropriate for you. You know, what is your risk profile? Are you someone that wants to get your money out really quickly and then just play with house money? Or are you going for something longer term where you're happy to take a bit more risk at the beginning in the hope that it pays off in the long term. So this calculator allows you to play around with all of these different things. If you've got any suggestions on how you feel that this could be improved, then please leave them in the comments. You could also, it'd be great to hear, if you come up with a strategy that you think is the best, let us know what that is in the comments. And if you found this useful, I would really appreciate it if you wanted to send me a donation, a small donation of Matic, you can do. My wallet address is here above. So I think that's everything. As always, if you can like and subscribe and help spread the word about StableFund, it's going to do us all good in the long run. Okay, guys, thanks very much. Bye.